Have you ever felt the urge to escape, to leave behind the everyday and step into a world of wonder? Scotland's Highlands beckon. They whisper of ancient tales and untamed beauty. Picture this: rugged mountains piercing the sky, lochs shimmering like scattered jewels, waterfalls cascading with a roar that echoes through the glens. This is a land where history comes alive, where castles stand as silent witnesses to centuries past, where the air hums with the spirit of the clans. This is the Highlands of Scotland, a place of raw beauty and untamed spirit, and it's calling you. Are you ready to answer? The Scottish Highlands, a land steeped in history, shrouded in myth and brimming with breathtaking landscapes. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the sound of bagpipes echoing through ancient stone castles. Picture yourself standing on a wind-swept cliff, gazing out over the vast expanse of the North Sea. This is a land where every stone tells a story, where every loch whispers secrets of the past. It's a place that gets under your skin. It stays with you long after you've left. From the haunting beauty of Glen to the majestic peaks of the Cairngorms, the Highlands offer a sensory feast for the soul. But it's not just the scenery that captivates, it's the people, the warmth of their welcome, the lyrical lilt of their accents, the stories they share. In this video, we're going to delve deeper into the heart of the Highlands. We're going to take you off the beaten path. We'll show you the hidden gems that most tourists never get to see. We'll guide you to secluded waterfalls cascading into crystal clear pools. We'll introduce you to charming villages where time seems to stand still. You'll discover ancient ruins that whisper tales of bravery and romance. Prepare to be amazed by the sheer diversity of this incredible region. From the rugged peaks of the Isle of Skye to the serene beauty of Loch Lomond, there's something for everyone in the Scottish Highlands. So buckle up and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. Now, most folks, they head straight for the tourist traps. Loch Ness, Edinburgh Castle, don't get me wrong, they're grand spots. But the real magic of the Highlands, that's hidden away, tucked down those single-track roads winding through the glens. Take the Westeros Coastal Trail, for instance. Dramatic cliffs plunging into the sea, hidden coves where seals bask on the rocks. You might even spot a pod of dolphins leaping alongside the fishing boats. And the best part? You'll likely have it all to yourself, just you, the wind whistling through the heather and the echoing cries of seabirds overhead. But the Highlands, they're not just about stunning scenery, no sir. Every stone here whispers with history. Ancient standing stones, remnants of a time long before the castles, Pictish carvings that'll leave you scratching your head, wondering what stories they hold. Then there are the castles, of course. Eilean Donan rising majestically from the water like something out of a fairy tale. Urquhart Castle, its ruined walls mirrored in the depth of Loch Ness. Each one a testament to the clans who fought and loved and lived on this land. You can practically hear the clash of swords, the skirl of the pipes, the whispers of courtly intrigue. It's enough to send shivers down your spine. But let's not forget the natural wonders, eh? The Scottish Highlands are a place where nature's artistry is on full display, a region that captivates the soul and ignites the imagination, from the rugged peaks that pierce the sky to the serene lochs that mirror the heavens. Every corner of the Highlands tells a story of ancient beauty and timeless wonder. The Highlands are a tapestry woven from mountains and lochs, forests and moorland. Each element adds its own unique thread to this intricate design. The mountains, with their majestic presence, stand as silent sentinels watching over the land. The lochs, with their tranquil waters, reflect the ever-changing sky, creating a dance of light and shadow that is nothing short of mesmerizing. The forests, dense and mysterious, are home to countless species of flora and fauna, each playing its part in the delicate balance of this ecosystem. And the moorland, with its rolling hills and open spaces, offers a sense of freedom and vastness that is truly unparalleled. Take a hike through Glen Affric, often called the most beautiful glen in Scotland. As you walk through this enchanting valley, you'll be surrounded by ancient Caledonian pine trees, their branches reaching out like the arms of old friends. The river that winds its way through the glen sings a soothing melody, a reminder of the timeless flow of nature. Every step you take in Glen Affric is a step back in time, to a world where nature reigns supreme and the beauty of the land is untouched by the hand of man. Ancient Caledonian pine forests, waterfalls tumbling down moss-covered rocks, the air thick with the scent of pine needles and damp earth. These forests are a living testament to the resilience and beauty of nature. The waterfalls, with their cascading waters, create a symphony of sound that is both powerful and soothing. The moss-covered rocks, with their vibrant green hues, add a touch of magic to the landscape, making it feel like a scene from a fairy tale. And the air, filled with the rich scents of the forest, invigorates the senses and rejuvenates the spirit. Or head north to the Cairngorms National Park, home to 5 of the UK's highest peaks. This vast wilderness is a playground for adventurers and nature lovers alike. The towering peaks, with their snow-capped summits, offer a challenge to even the most experienced climbers. The valleys, with their lush greenery and sparkling streams, provide a haven for wildlife and a sanctuary for those seeking peace and solitude. The Cairngorms are a place where you can truly connect with nature and experience the raw beauty of the Scottish Highlands. Here, you can bag a Munro, ski down powdery slopes in winter, or simply breathe in the crisp mountain air and feel your worries melt away. Climbing a Munro, one of Scotland's mountains over 3,000 feet, is a rite of passage for many outdoor enthusiasts. The sense of accomplishment you feel when you reach the summit is unmatched, and the views from the top are nothing short of breathtaking. In the winter, the Cairngorms transform into a snowy wonderland, offering some of the best skiing and snowboarding in the UK. And for those who prefer a more leisurely pace, there are countless trails and paths to explore, each offering its own unique perspective on this stunning landscape. And keep your eyes peeled for the wildlife. The Highlands are home to a diverse array of animals, each adapted to thrive in this rugged environment. Whether you're an avid birdwatcher or simply enjoy observing nature, there's always something to see. Red deer stags with antlers like crowns, golden eagles soaring on the thermals, playful otters frolicking in the rivers. These are just a few of the incredible creatures that call the Highlands home. The red deer, with their majestic antlers, are a symbol of the wild beauty of this region. The golden eagles, with their powerful wings and keen eyesight, are masters of the sky, effortlessly gliding on the wind currents. And the otters, with their playful antics and sleek bodies, bring a sense of joy and wonder to the rivers and streams. The Highlands are teeming with life if you know where to look. From the smallest insects to the largest mammals, every creature has its place in this intricate web of life. The diversity of wildlife in the Highlands is a testament to the health and vitality of this ecosystem. So take your time, look closely, and you'll be rewarded with glimpses of nature's wonders that you won't find anywhere else. The Scottish Highlands are not just a place to visit, they are a place to experience, to connect with, and to cherish. They are a living tapestry of nature's artistry, waiting to be explored and appreciated. Speaking of eagles, you can't come to the Highlands without experiencing the thrill of a wildlife safari. Head out on a boat trip to spot seals, dolphins, and maybe even a whale or two. Or join a guided walk to learn about the local flora and fauna, from the tiniest wildflowers to the elusive Scottish wildcat. And don't forget to look up. The Highlands have some of the darkest skies in Europe, making it the perfect place to stargaze. On a clear night, you'll be treated to a dazzling display of stars, planets, and maybe even the ethereal glow of the Northern Lights. Now, before you rush off to book your flight, let's talk about packing. The Highlands, they're a wild beauty, see? And the weather, well, it can change faster than a Highlander's temper. One minute you're basking in sunshine, the next you're caught in a downpour that'd make no one nervous. So layers are your best friend, my friend. Pack a good waterproof jacket, sturdy hiking boots, those are a must, mind you. And a warm hat and gloves even in summer. Trust me, you'll thank me later. And don't forget your sense of adventure. The Highlands are best explored off the beaten path, so be prepared to get a little muddy, a little lost, and a whole lot amazed. Now, getting around, you could hire a car, and that gives you freedom, no doubt. But for a real taste of the Highlands, I recommend hopping on a train, the West Highland Line. Some say it's the most scenic railway journey in the world, and they wouldn't be wrong. Imagine yourself gazing out the window as the train winds past lochs and mountains, through valleys carpeted in purple heather. It's enough to take your breath away, and once you're ready to explore on foot, there are countless hiking trails to choose from, ranging from gentle rambles to challenging climbs. Just remember to pack a map and compass. Those mobile phones, they don't always work in the wilds. Now, a word of advice, my friend, don't be afraid to stray from the itinerary. Some of the best discoveries happen when you least expect them. Maybe you'll stumble upon a hidden waterfall or find yourself sharing a pint with a friendly local in a cozy pub. That's the beauty of the Highlands. It's a place that invites you to slow down, to breathe in the fresh air, and to simply be present in the moment. And don't be afraid to try new things. Go for a swim in a loch, bracing but invigorating. Try haggis if you dare. It's not as scary as it sounds. And listen to the locals' stories. They're full of wit, wisdom, and a healthy dose of Highland charm. Speaking of charm, let's talk about food. The Highlands are known for their hearty, no-nonsense cuisine. Think fresh seafood, tender lamb, and creamy cheeses, all washed down with a wee dram of local whiskey, of course. And don't even get me started on the baking. Shortbread that melts in your mouth. Scones piled high with clotted cream and jam, and sticky toffee pudding that'll warm you from the inside out. Believe me, you won't go hungry in the Highlands. But it's not just about the food itself, it's about the experience. Sharing a meal with friends and family in a cozy pub, listening to traditional music, and soaking up the unique atmosphere of the Highlands. It's a feast for all the senses. Now, I remember one trip I took years ago, mind you, up to the Isle of Skye. It was one of those spontaneous decisions, the kind you make when you feel the need to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life. The Isle of Skye, with its rugged landscapes and mystical aura, seemed like the perfect place to lose myself for a while. Land of mists and mountains, they call it, and it's true, the weather can turn on a sixpence. One moment, the sun would be shining, casting a golden hue over the hills, and the next thick mist would roll in, shrouding everything in an ethereal veil. It was as if the island itself was alive, breathing and shifting with every passing moment. I was hiking, up this glen, name escapes me now, but the views were something else. The path wound its way through the landscape, sometimes narrow and treacherous, other times opening up to reveal breathtaking vistas. Every step felt like a journey into the unknown, with the promise of discovery around every corner. Heather blazing purple, waterfalls like silver ribbons tumbling down the slopes. The air was filled with the scent of wildflowers and the distant sound of water cascading over rocks. It was a symphony of nature, a reminder of the beauty and power of the natural world. And, as I'm rounding this bend, I come across an old fella. He seemed to appear out of nowhere, like a figure from a dream. There was something timeless about him, as if he belonged to the land itself. Sitting on a rock, tweed cap pulled low, eyes fixed on the landscape, he had an air of quiet contemplation, as if he was communing with the very soul of the island. His presence was both comforting and mysterious, like an old friend you hadn't seen in years. He had this long white beard and a face that looked like it had been carved by the wind itself. Every line and wrinkle told a story, a testament to a life lived in harmony with the elements. His eyes, though, were what struck me the most. They were filled with a depth of wisdom and kindness that seemed to transcend time. We got to talking, as you do, and he told me stories that seemed to flow as naturally as the streams that crisscross the Glen. His voice was like a melody, rising and falling with the rhythm of the land. Stories of the island, of the clans, of the old ways. He spoke of battles fought and won, of love and loss, of traditions passed down through generations. Each tale was a thread in the rich tapestry of the island's history, woven with care and reverence. He spoke of kelpies, those mythical water spirits, and selkies, seals that could shed their skins and walk on land as humans. His words painted vivid pictures in my mind, bringing to life the legends and folklore that had been part of the island's heritage for centuries. And you know what? As he spoke, with the wind whistling through the glen and the clouds swirling overhead, I swear I could almost believe him. It was as if the very air was charged with magic, and for a moment I felt like I was a part of something much larger than myself. The stories he told were not just tales of the past, but living, breathing entities that connected us to the land and to each other. As the sun began to set, casting a warm golden light over the landscape, I realized that this chance encounter had changed me. The old man's stories had opened my eyes to the beauty and mystery of the Isle of Skye, and I felt a deep sense of gratitude for having met him. It was a reminder that sometimes the most profound experiences come from the most unexpected places. I continued my hike, the old man's words echoing in my mind. Each step felt lighter, as if I was carrying a piece of the island's magic with me. The path ahead seemed less daunting, and I knew that I would carry the memory of that day with me for the rest of my life. It was a chance encounter, yes, but one that had left an indelible mark on my soul. That night, as I lay under the stars, I thought about the stories and the old man. The sky was clear, and the stars shone brightly like beacons of hope and wonder. I felt a deep connection to the land and to the people who had walked it before me. It was a feeling of belonging, of being part of something timeless and eternal. The next morning, as the mist began to lift and the first light of dawn touched the hills, I knew that I'd been given a gift. The Isle of Skye had revealed its secrets to me, and I was forever changed. It was a reminder that sometimes the most magical moments in life come when we least expect them, and that the world is full of wonder if we only take the time to look. So if you ever find yourself on the Isle of Skye, take a moment to pause and listen. You never know what stories the land might whisper to you, or what chance encounters might change your life forever. The island is a place of magic and mystery, and it has a way of revealing itself to those who are willing to see. That's the thing about the Highlands, you see. It's a place where the landscape itself seems to breathe with ancient tales and timeless legends. The mist that rolls over the mountains carries whispers of old, and the valleys echo with the laughter and tears of generations long gone. It's a place where the line between reality and myth gets a little blurry. Here, the fog isn't just a weather phenomenon, it's a veil that separates the known from the unknown, the seen from the unseen. Every shadow seems to hide a story, every rustle in the underbrush a hint of magic, where stories are passed down through generations around peat fires in cosy crofts, and you can't help but get swept away by the magic of it all. The warmth of the fire, the crackling of the peat, and the soft lilting voices of the storytellers create an atmosphere where time stands still and the past comes alive. The old fella, he told me about the hidden glens where fairies danced, their delicate forms flitting through the moonlight, leaving trails of enchantment in their wake. These glens, he said, were places of great power, where the veil between worlds was thin, and one could easily step from the mundane into the magical, and the ancient standing stones that whispered secrets to the wind. These stones, standing sentinel for millennia, have seen the rise and fall of civilizations, the ebb and flow of human endeavor. They are the silent witnesses to history, their surfaces etched with the stories of those who came before us. He spoke of the bravery of the Highland warriors, their fierce loyalty to clan and kin, their indomitable spirit in the face of overwhelming odds. These warriors, clad in tartan and armed with broadswords, were the defenders of their land and their people, their deeds immortalized in song and story, and the heartbreak of the clearances when families were forced from their homes. The sorrow of those days still lingers in the abandoned cottages and overgrown fields, a poignant reminder of a time when the Highland way of life was irrevocably changed. The clearances were a dark chapter in the history of this land, but even in the midst of sorrow, the spirit of the people endured. And as I listened, I realized that the Highlands aren't just about the scenery, breathtaking though it may be. It's about the stories that have shaped this land and its people. Each tale, whether of joy or sorrow, bravery or heartbreak, adds a layer to the rich tapestry of Highland history. It's about the stories that have shaped this land and its people. These stories are the lifeblood of the Highlands, connecting the past with the present, the old with the new. They are the threads that weave together the fabric of this place, creating a sense of continuity and belonging. It's about the history that's etched into every rock and loch and mountain peak. The very landscape is a storyteller, its features carved by the passage of time and the hands of those who have walked these hills and valleys. Each rock, each loch, each mountain peak holds a story, waiting to be discovered, waiting to be told. But more than that, the Highlands are about connection. Connection to the past, yes, but also connection to something bigger than yourself, to the raw power of nature, the silence of the glens, the vastness of the star-filled sky. It's a place where you can truly disconnect from the hustle and bustle of modern life and reconnect with what truly matters, with yourself, with nature, with the simple joys of being alive. I remember one night I was camping wild by this loch, miles from civilization. The stars were out in force, a million pinpricks of light against the velvet darkness, and as I lay there listening to the gentle lapping of the water against the shore, I felt a sense of peace wash over me that I'd never experienced before. That's the spirit of the Highlands, you see. It's a spirit of adventure, of resilience, of a deep connection to the land and its history. It's a spirit that stays with you long after you've left the heather-clad hills and wind-swept shores behind. So, if you're looking for an escape, for a journey that will challenge you, inspire you, and stay with you long after you return home, then look no further than the Scottish Highlands. They're waiting for you with open arms and a story to tell. Just be sure to pack your sense of wonder and be prepared to have your heart stolen. The Highlands, you see, they are not just a place on a map. They're a state of mind, a journey for the soul. It's the feeling of the wind in your hair as you stand atop a mountain, gazing out at a view that seems to stretch on forever. It's the warmth of a dram of whiskey warming your insides on a chilly evening, the sound of laughter echoing from a cozy pub, the stories told with a twinkle in the eye and a burr in the voice. It's the feeling of being utterly gloriously alive, of being a part of something ancient, something timeless, something that words can barely begin to describe. So there you have it. A glimpse, just a wee glimpse, of the wonders that await you in the Scottish Highlands. I've told you my stories, now it's time for you to create your own, to lose yourself in the mists and legends, to discover hidden glens and secret waterfalls, to feel the echoes of ancient battles and hear the whispers of the clans carried on the wind, to taste the salt spray on your lips and feel the thrill of adventure course through your veins. The Highlands are calling, my friend. Before I let you go, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever been to the Highlands? What are your favorite hidden gems? Share your stories in the comments below, and let's keep the spirit of adventure alive. And don't forget to like this video, and subscribe to my channel for more travel tales and inspiration. Until next time, happy travels, and may the road rise up to meet you. Slainte mutt.